Touchdown, Los Angeles!
Yeah, boy, touchdown! Yes, mate! Yes, mate!
Hello everybody, 4-Star here, and we're here with a new series here with the Arena Football League Road to Glory for the PS2 Emulator. So I was thinking about this for a while now, but now that I've done some jerseys, as you see right here, I did the Philadelphia Souls 2019 jerseys, which I found out that not a lot of people like. I love them. They're pretty hard. They're pretty badass. And then I have the LA Kiss, which I modded into the game as a creative team, and I put them with their uniform that they used back in the mid-2010s. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this series is because I'm an arena football fan. I'm a fan of all types of gridiron football: 8-on-8, 7-on-7, 11-on-11, 12 on what is it? 12-on-12 on in Canadian football. It's just a fun little pastime league. And I do remember as a kid watching the Arena Football League with my grandmother in the springtime, wondering what the hell this is that I'm watching. And then of course when it came back in 2010, I used to watch it in my mother's room. We had the big cable box, and I would watch some of the games. So you know, I've been a fan for a long time, not as much as a lot of you guys who are long-time fans, like been there since like the late 80s type stuff. But it's gonna be a fun thing to watch. And for the AFL franchise mode, for the AFL season mode, I believe there's 18 teams from that 2007 season. And we're gonna be putting 18 teams in there, whether it be some teams that's already in there, like I believe the New York Dragons, that's a favorite team. The Iowa Barnstormers are an unlockable team, but I can make a creative team and put them in there and mod their uniforms, so it could be like they're actually in the game. I could do that for a lot of teams. There are a lot of historic teams that I could create a team and then mod in their uniform. So that's basically going to be the plan. I'm trying to figure out how to mod numbers, because a lot of the arena football players, when it comes to creative teams, their numbers are kind of wacky, like 90s, some of them in the 70s. So I don't know what's up with that. I would like to have single-digit players. See if I could do that in the Madden database editor that I used sometimes for Madden in my my BFL league. But also we will have a poll up for which 18 teams you want in the league. You get I put a lot of teams in there, past and present. The only thing is that I put arena football teams, only AFL 1. So I know that there's a developmental league called the AF2. I've only put the teams that have been in the AFL. So there has been a lot of crossover teams, like I believe Oklahoma City and like the San Antonio Talents. I know that a lot of those teams have been in both the AF2 and the AFL, but this is strictly AFL teams only. So I don't want to hear about no obscure team that played like a season in the AF2, because when I was doing a lot of experimenting on Facebook, y'all was giving me teams that I ain't even heard of. Like one dude said this one team that played one season back in 2001. Listen, bro, I am 25 years old. I do not know these teams. And a lot of these teams, they come from like God knows where, Kansas, and only played one season. Listen, we're not going to do that, because I'm not going to be modding all this. But all the 18 teams are either in that game, or I can mod them in easily. I already did the Albany Empire, so if you want to see the Albany Empire, you can put them in there. I did the Philadelphia Soul. I did Tampa Bay's Zubaz uniforms from the 90s. Those wacky uniforms that Jay Gruden and them used to use back in the 90s when they was winning all them championships. A lot of teams are in here. A lot of teams are not. Jacksonville's not in here. So any of the teams past the 2009 season, they're pretty much not in here, but I can mod them in here. I can make them a creative team. A lot of the teams from the past are in here: New York City Hawks, New York Knights, New England Seawolves, the Oklahoma Wranglers, Pittsburgh Gladiators, San Antonio Force, the Toronto Phantoms. Those are a lot of teams that are in here. So I'm gonna have that poll up. for you guys to select your teams. You can select as many as you want. As many teams as you want. It doesn't have to be 18. It could be less than 18. If you only want to see this team in, just put them in. We're gonna have this poll up for a little bit. I believe I'll end the poll probably like the middle of March, probably like March 15th in the eyes of March. But this should be fun. I mean, we're gonna have a nice little 18 team thing. We're gonna showcase probably like 2 or 3 games, and then we're gonna just go review through the rest, because I really want to do, I want this to be quick, and I want this to be a fun little project, not too long like the NFL Europe, and not too detailed like my BFL franchise. I just want this to be like a fun little pastime throughout the summer, something to watch while we watch, you know, the XFL and the USFL and whatever league's coming out. The indoor football league I'll be watching sometimes on YouTube, and the Canadian football league that's gonna be out in the summer. We got a lot of football, folks, so hopefully you do your submissions in, and once again, it's gonna be in the description below. This is gonna be fun. They made 2 games. EA Sports made 2 games of this. They made Arena Football, and then they made Arena Football Road to Glory, which is the one we're gonna play. I believe they have 60 seasons in their season mode, so we're gonna do that. They have an AF2 season as well. I believe they added that in this game. There's a lot of good plays, there's a lot of creative plays. You're not gonna see a lot of running, but there is some rush plays that do work, especially in like their tight formation. There isn't any shotgun formations in this game, which is a bummer, and I'm not trying to figure out how to try to mod a arena football game, because I'm pretty sure not a lot of us care. But a lot of arena football fans would appreciate it. But I'm just, like I said, I'm keeping this as a little fun project. I'm not too heavy on the details or anything, but I will be modding, trying to get back into jersey work, trying to figure out things and stuff like that. I'm gonna be posting a jersey template posting on our Discord, on the NCAA next Discord. And thank you. I also want to thank Angry what's his name? Angry Eagle Steve. I want to thank Angry Eagle Steve for making this mod, making the Arena Football Unleashed mod. I've been updating it as I go. I'm not gonna update all the teams, but I'm gonna update the teams that you guys put in the poll. And yeah, this should be fun. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little video. Doesn't feel quick because it's about 7 minutes, but yeah, it's a quick little video here, and I showcased a couple of my teams, like the Kiss and the Philadelphia. I did make some other teams, but just stay tuned for more BFL action. Until then, we should end the poll probably March 15th. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next Arena Football video. Peace.